In our pilot episode, you're in luck because we're taking you along for a closer look at the content creation process and its impact on both personal and professional journeys. Joining us as our guest is Billa from #SpillBill. Since 2020, Billa has made a significant mark in the content creation industry. Over the past 4 years, she has consistently produced informative yet entertaining videos mainly on TikTok, where she has gained 18.7k followers and impressive 1.1 million likes. Her content primarily focuses on fashion and beauty, but she also covers lifestyle, recommendation, tips and tricks, and even sports. Let's dive into our conversation. Billa shares that her experience isn't always a breezy walk in the park. While being an influencer brings her a lot of perks and joy, she also highlights the downsides she has to go through.
Being a content creator on the side, that's also my full-time job. I feel like I really need to have a proper and good time management, which means that I have to sacrifice a few things, like a few aspects in my life. I feel like if I'm not a content creator, if I just work full time, I feel like I would have more time to like spend time for myself, to like do sports or like to go out, to sleep. Actually, sleep is a luxury. As an extroverted myself, I feel like I find myself enjoying this job very much because becoming a content creator, you'll get to meet other creative people as well at events, or you can arrange your own meetups. Actually, like you can meet online, you can be TikTok friends, you can be Insta friends, whatever. Like we met online as well. So that's fun. That's always fun to like meet other people with the same, like with the same mindset, with the same creativity, and you can change ideas and stuff like that. It's always like empowering when those moments happen. And also you get sent products. Obviously, I feel like that's like one of the very most, if not most appealing aspect. But being a content creator, sometimes you get exclusive products that hasn't been released yet, and you get to try them out. Obviously, there are some paid partnerships, and that's always great.
She also explains the story behind the development of her TikTok username, which ultimately becomes her personal brand and sets her apart from her peers.
I feel like being online, like what I said before, like putting yourself out there. Obviously, there are a lot of people that are also putting themselves online. So you need to be different and you need to be recognizable. And one of the ways to do that is through personal branding. I think whether you are a content creator or a business owner or whatever you do in life, I feel like having a personal branding will give you so much benefits. And it's just easier to like like make you more stand out amongst the crowd, because obviously like content creation world is very dense. A lot of people are trying to be content creators now. For my personal approach is because it actually started with a funny banter at my old office, because my name is Billa, and then I like to share things online. So my colleague would always say, "Spill Bill, spill Bill."
And then there's the iconic series that inspired her catchphrase.
And I remember specifically September last year, I watched Gossip Girl again. So I rewatched Gossip Girl annually as a big fan. So when I was rewatching the show last year, I remember like, oh, like I've never seen like anyone doing the iconic narration ever. So I thought, you know what? I think it would be fun to make a vlog and then to narrate it with Gossip Girl style. So I incorporated SpillBill in that narration. And then instead of saying Upper East Siders, which is like the original term, since I live in Jakarta now, so I thought maybe just change it to Jakarta Siders. Even though I know that's like grammatically incorrect, but to ring a bell. So I'll just say, hey, Jakarta Siders, SpillBill here.
Billa also explains the trend of influencer marketing that happens on almost every social media platform and how brands seize the opportunity by partnering with creators to advertise their products.
I feel like nowadays influencer marketing has become bigger than before, because lots of brands are trying to work with like what they call key opinion leaders or KOL. In terms of influencer marketing, I feel like it's getting bigger because a lot of people are trying to be content creator now, and brands are aware that people wants to see real people talk, not just like, like brand talk.
I agree with Billa. I find myself more engaged when she elaborates on a product she bought with her own money and gives a genuine review. That gestures alone convince me of the product's credibility. Okay, folks, this has been Antonia, your host for the Heard It Through Your Grapevine podcast. See you in another episode.